ancient kazan right in front of me. Look, the rice looks beautiful. Oh, вкусненько. So good, smells delicious, and it's so warm standing right next to this hot kazan. This is incredible. Wow, this is an ancient kazan right in front of me. This kazan's price is starting from $500 up to $1,000, $2,000 because they don't make like this cauldrons anymore. This is pure old school Bukharian kazan. Carrots, yellow, orange, traditional Central Asian, huge carrots. Just check this out. I only see them in Whole Foods stores, any type of Pantry or Trader Joe's or Whole Foods, and they're usually very thin, organic ones. But take a look at this yellow, huge sized carrots. This perfect precision, beautiful. So they're almost identical. Rahman. So let me open this top up. Oh. You see, the rice looks white. So after that, they're gonna put some oil into the cauldron right here. It's gonna turn red. Check it out. Woo! Look, the rice looks beautiful. I'm feeling so warm next to this heat. Just brings me back to my childhood when my granny would make just hot boiled water and we would drink tea. The tea made on true fire from the woods is so delicious. There's food made here on real fire. So good, so warm, and very cozy. It brings people together and it's just beautiful, beautiful tradition.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Oh, now it's time for plov to make it to my plate. Let's get it. This is called lagan, traditional Central Asian dish, specifically traditional to Uzbekistan culture. With all that magic's happening behind me, this lagan is gonna turn into the new one. Let's get it. Voila! There it is, a new heavy handmade lagan. Let's put our plov in this one. Wow, the airy texture, that is just awesome. Plov is all about love. We got beautiful carrots. We got raisins and chickpeas. I'm glad I work out because that is the heaviest plate I've ever carried. There is rich amount of everything, and you guys, so much veggies, so much healthy protein. I mean, if you guys don't love the plov, you haven't tried it yet. Thank you so much, God, for this wonderful, delicious food. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful for this culture. It's just gonna be all up in my body and my tummy. Hey, my life is amazing thanks to y'all. So I just want to show you guys how this bread is cut. This is how they cut the fresh lipushkas for me. So soft. Lipushka is crispy on the bottom and nice and golden on top. These raisins absorbed all of the juices in that plov. So if you guys take a look at these raisins, and they give that sweetness flavor in addition to carrots. Wow, the meat, oh my God. Softest meat, it looks so dark. That oil that they cooked in, considered the healthiest. No, any homemade meal cannot be prepared to taste this way. I love it. I love it so much. Never have I ever tried such delicious meat. I can sense everything in this meat. It's perfect, you guys. It's perfect. Have you ever heard of perfect plov? This is it. Well, I'm at the home bakery right now. This is where they're making lipyoshkas, flatbreads right behind me. The guys are getting it in. It's super hot, but these guys are just getting started. It's 10 p.m. and the work is gonna continue going for a whole night for the lipyoshkas to be freshly made and delivered in the morning. It's 10:30 and the first batch of lipyoshkas are ready. The smell is just amazing. The milk is just evaporates up in the air. So right now, also this family are actually have some doves. Oh, just check it out. I don't even know what to do with those. That is just wonderful. These are 100% Bukharian doves. Wow, check this out. So you can buy these from their family for any occasions. So he says that still, up until this day, all of the scientists still haven't figured out how the GPS system works for the doves. They're coming back, they travel miles away. All right, so you see those black little babies in there? Black doves? They're actually black right now, but they're gonna turn white later. Miracle. Ну что, можно дать тебя? Ой, I'm so sorry. Ой, все будет хорошо. Oh, there she is. Hi, cutie. I got you. There she is. You're safe, girl. You're safe, girl. I got you, girl. You see? You feel my, oh, she's pooping. She's feeling good. She's pooping. That's a good sign. That's a good sign right there. Oh my gosh, this is National Geographic at the same time. Take a look at this little dove baby right behind me. The second batch. So the family has brought for me special treats. So I have ghee butter right in front of me called sari mai. It's very local to this area. And we have, of course, classic, and we're just gonna have a test with these fresh lipyoshkas so you guys can see how hot, fresh this bread is. All right, ooh, that is so hot. That is so fluffy. Oh, wow, I even burned myself. Ouch. Ooh. Okay, can you guys see it? Oh, the softness, that is quite fluffy. It almost looks like dessert. I wanna try it without butter. That bottom crisp, the best. Okay, so ghee butter goes in. You guys see that? Oh my goodness. As I'm applying that ghee butter into that lipyoshka, it's already melting. Here I go. We're gonna have some regular butter. I'm so used to eating American butter that this butter tastes different to me. The butter is delicious too. I just made a new sandwich from lipyoshka. Quite fresh. These are lipyoshkas you dream of trying. And they're made, most importantly, they're made by good people. There is a rich history behind making it. You cannot not appreciate it. Bonjour and salam alaikum. We're still in Uzbekistan, yo. I'm in Akatakurgan town in Samarkand County, and today we're trying out some tandoor cooked shashlik. Let's check it. Wow, that is a beautiful picture right in front of me. Dinner time. Ooh, I'm looking at this chicken leg and I think I'm just gonna take it out like this and eat it with my hand. This piece is so juicy. The whole chicken over here is so juicy and everything from tandoor. I'm just having the best time in Uzbekistan because everything cooked in tandoor, from breads to their meats, is just such unique, one-of-a-kind taste. That crispy skin. The chicken gets better and better. Every time I taste their meat, it only gets better. It has a little spice in there too. It just breaks down so easily. It's super soft on its own. The meat is so tender. It's so delicious. This is some different type of nirvana. Let's try some lamb. Wow, lamb goes into my plate. I really love that tandoor recipes. It kind of makes the meat kind of smoky on the outside. It's dry, so it gives it that good texture, chewy. But also, the flavor absorbs into that texture of the meat. Is interesting way of cooking.
It's like I'm eating chips because it's so crunchy on the outside. Very chewy. I can spend all evening just chewing on that meat. Again, this is lamb. Let's move on to the beef. Okay, some dumba in there. We gotta grab that fat piece too. Very crunchy on the outside, kind of burnt slightly. It's good. And the piece of fat right next to it makes that dry meat taste kind of like softer. Again, this piece of fat makes up for the beef dryness, so it's a good combo when you bite onto it together. Tandoor shashlik was just wow. My most favorite was the chicken one.
Wow, the bottom crisp. Ooh, you see this? Oh my God. It's so soft. Hey guys, welcome back to Street Feed. Jika's here. I'm currently in Uzbekistan, in Jizak County. Jizak is famous for their huge samosas. Well, let's eat some food. Let's go. The town of Jizak is famous for their biggest samosas in the country. These are about 500 grams each. So we have 200 grams of beef, then we have dumba, sheep's fat, onions, flour, sesame seeds on top, and voila, gonna get it. Next step is clay oven, tandoor, and then we're gonna eat. I got huge Jizak samosas right in front of me. Wow! Wow, the bottom crisp. I'm gonna poke a hole in there. What it's all about. The dough is pretty thin, which I like. That means I can enjoy the insides. The meat, ooh, lots of onions. The meat looks so dark. It almost looks like it's a horse meat. Chewy and soft at the same time. Breaking down on my tongue. I really love that thin layer of that dough. Oh, check out the juice. Oh, you see this? Oh my God. These chunks of meat are quite huge. Last bite. Truly best. Welcome to Bulharski Dvorik, which means Bulgarian yard. We're gonna try out their shashlik and balık, which translated as fish. Let's feast! Oh my gosh, he's separating the dumba right now from the body. This is a wild shot right here. So what the chef did right now, he spiced everything up all together. So the spices are in here: red pepper, classic cumin, Korean salt, and coriander. Why Korean salt though? Because it has some special little acidity in there. It's a little bit like it has a little zest in the Korean salt. So check it out. It's not as regular shape. It has a little bit of different texture, like a long grain texture. It does remind of rice in a way. Last part, but not the least, a pine tree. It's called archa. It's kind of like reminding me of, the smell is very similar to rosemary. And this is a final touch. Let's check it. You know, this type of tree, we burn it kind of like sage too. It removes all the negative energy. At the same time, it's a good spice. It gives a nice flavoring to the meat. Isn't that wonderful? You can add archa. I think rosemary also belongs to the pine tree family. Wonderful. Smells like a forest. Now let's get this meat steamed up for the next 2 hours. Our fisherman right here is about to catch a fish for our lunch right now. Oh my gosh, the action is happening. The freshest fish he can get. Woohoo! Look at these, still alive. That's right. Fried fish is ready. It was alive just less than 5 minutes ago. I have fresh bread, buhanka right in front of me. Super fresh. It's jiggling and wiggling. So soft. What I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna eat that fish with my hands because it's easier that way. The meat is just so soft on the inside and so crispy on the outside.
It's like fish sticks, but better. Meat is delicious.
Oh, so many bones. You gotta watch out for those. But the meat is the freshest though. So this whole fish is 165,000 sums. In dollars, that would be about $13. This whole fish.
Delicious.
Bukhlama dish today, steamed lamb meat. Well, starting with the rib because that's the perfect handle right here. It's so soft. I love the flavors in here. Oh my God, and it's so salty. We're just gonna eat the inside. Wow.
No, this is good. I'll give it 25 out of 10.
Samsa, super hot. These are so famous. I remember trying this kind first time in Kazakhstan and I was like, oh, wow, my mom recommended these and these are so interesting. I love the dough on the outside, so it feels like it's a lavash type of dough. I just wanted to show you how juicy the filling looks and how fresh ingredients are. You kind of have to eat it like the dumpling with the soup. Olot samsa. The special thing about olot samsas, you kind of have to drink the soup like in those soup dumplings first. Because it gets served so hot, the soup can burn you. That happened to me a couple of times. So wow, the juice right here is so rich. I really love the shape of it because it's easier to eat. Let's do it with this sauce. That is nice. I really love the dough. I enjoy the dough. So basically, lavash, samsa inside of lavash. I'll give it 8.5 out of 10. All right, lamb ribs with lamb fat and some tomato. We got the Donbass straight up lamb tail fat. And the third option is the ground meat shashlik. Let's get to it. Okay, I'm gonna start with the lamb tail fat and of course, I'm gonna use liposhka. First piece, should I eat it separately or should I put it inside liposhka and make a little sandwich? Okay, I'm gonna put the sandwich to the side. No, that's better. It's like bread and butter. Second option, we're gonna go for the ribs. Ooh. That's quite delicious. I mean, who doesn't love lamb ribs? That's a delicacy right here. Very soft, very tender, slightly chewy. Perfect combination of everything. This piece right here, so good looking. Like it's pierced all together. Okay, here I go. Wow! It's like these marshmallows with the flavor of meat. It's perfect of everything. The smokiness from charcoal is just
does the job. That is quite delicious. That's a good kebab right here. The third one, ground beef shashlik. Shall we? Beautiful brown crisp on the outside. Nice and juicy and meaty. That's a generous amount of meat on that ground lamb shashlik. Out of these three, I feel like the ribs lamb was the best one. And the tomato was like cherry on top, chef's kiss.
Ooh, that is so fun. Wow, guys, just look at this. This is wild. What up, everyone? Welcome back to Street Feed. Jika is back. We are at the Gama and Hanim 24/7 spot here in Tashkent, Uzbekistan, where your meals cost less than 10 cents, you guys. Let's go check it out. So this is where the magic's happening. This is where the ladies are making our Hanim. Look at that huge piece of rolled dough. Where they're cooking Hanim right in front of me. Perfect portion of potatoes. You can see she's skillfully weighting all of that potato portion, and then they're making these beautiful, beautiful designs on that dough. Two different fillings, beef organs and potatoes. So right now she's making little empanadas for me / goma, and these are little cute piroshkis. These potatoes are so soft. Wow, that is so hard. Time for Hanim. That's delicious. That is yummy. All that attention to detail, the thinly minced potatoes, and then thinly rolled out dough, topped up with tomato sauce and some onions. Wow, what a beautiful combination. And the sauce is so delicious. I just love it. It's sweet, it's savory, at the same time, so many different flavors. And it's so incredibly soft. 11 out of 10. Zira is the main chick. Shall we? Sauce. We need sauce. Need to take it easy. It's chewy. It's a bit crispy on the outside. At the same time, it has some consistency. It's soft in the inside. And that stuffing, it's so good. Time for potato piroshki. Ooh, that is so fun. Wow, the flavor of that butter. I don't know any culture that doesn't have mashed potatoes in their recipe, and they just love it. If you guys come to Uzbekistan, get those potato piroshkis at Gama and Hanim restaurant. A lot of places here in Uzbekistan have these low-key bakeries where they make freshly perskas on a clay oven. Let's go pay a visit to one of those. It smells delicious. There is no sign, but all of the locals know this is where they make fresh bread. Oh, these are freshly made. Just check it out. Wow, so crispy. It smells amazing. So good. Lipushkas, hard to resist, especially when they're fresh out the tandoor. One lipushka like this is 5,000 sum. It's about 4 cents, you guys. You can go a long way for your buck. I swear to God. They sell about 3,000 liposhkas per day. I've been here for about an hour and they've already cooked and sold out of 3 batches. And this is the freshest batch right now. Что это Б значит? Б.
Batman.
Кто Б? Б?
Babur.
Babur? Oh, I see. So he got his initials, his business card. There's a B letter in the middle, and I was asking him, what does the B mean? He says, Babur is my name. Wow, here we go. Ты за часто приходишь? Не первый раз, да?
Первый раз.
А, первый раз? А, вот у него свое лого. Babur Лепешкас.
Бабу?
Ага.
Я тоже бабу не.
Вы тоже Babur? His also name is Babur. Wow. Рахмат, приходите еще. Haha, Babur is a popular name here in the streets of Uzbekistan. Okay, we're ready for some lamb being prepared in tandoor. The chef right now is about to separate and cut it up, our lamb. Whoa, guys, just look at this. This is wild. So Tandoor Gursht restaurant prepares about 300 kilos per day, and it's very popular dish. Never tried. Meat cooked separately in tandoor. This is gonna be huge chunks of meat in skewered, put all together inside of tandoor and prepared under the fire. They're gonna cook the meat outside. It's gonna be a lot of smoke. The fire must be ready by now. And this is a VIP section right now, only for you and me, guys. Only for our viewers and us. Now that our meat is all marinated, it's hanging here and getting ready to slowly cook inside of our clay oven tandoor. Time has started. Okay, so right now we're making the dough for our chuchvara. These are boiled dumplings. These are not just regular pelmenis, like Russian type of pelmenis dumplings. These are not like a regular boiled dumplings. These are actually dumplings inside of the nutritious, delicious soup. She's still so small. I wonder how she's gonna make these little pieces of dough, this little square of dough into dumplings. So let's see how she's doing it. We're adding some salt into that filling. We're adding some more flavor with zira. This is how much meat goes for 1 portion of chuchvara. Oh, so little baby. Oh, this is a micro chuchvara. Oh, so cute. This is so cute. I want to learn how to do it. Wow. She looks like a little nun. I did it. Tandoor Gursht has been served, which means tandoor meat. It's beautiful, brown, golden color. Super excited to test it out. So we have chuchvara, fresh onion, fresh liposhkas from the next door. Babur's liposhkas are supplying this restaurant as well. Shall we start? Here I go. I do want to eat it with my hands since I'm a Central Asian girl. Wow! It's like I'm tasting smoked barbecue. That crispy meat on the outside from the inside of the meat is so wonderful. And that crisp is so delicious because there's salt on that crisp. So all of this spice is right on the outside. It's really, really good. The meat is so flavorful. It's good on its own. It's still hot, so this is also lamb meat. How they add some dill. I love dill on top of the soup. So delicious. Wow, the broth on its own, 100 out of 10. This too, 1,000 out of 10. 1,000 out of 10. Minor Samsa, #1 samsas in Tashkent, Uzbekistan. Fresh portion of steamed dumplings. Wow, the groovy meat. Backstage of Minor Samsa, this is where they're chopping up some onions. It took him 20 years for him not to cry, get affected by onions. Take a look at these choppers. These are some ninja choppers. It's not like a boring. This whole tub right here is like a chopping board. I'm at the butchery, so daily for just samosas, they use 2 to 3 whole ships. Look, he's handily separating meat from the bones, and then he's chopped it up on little pieces like this. And samosas are just hand chopped. Up until every little piece, they put their soul and heart, and most importantly, love into their food. So right now he's cooling out the temperature because it's too hot in that clay oven right now. Oh my gosh, he's getting in there with his bare hands. Just love tea, and look at this huge big pots. He just prepared me a wonderful teapot, and it was the most delicious tea ever. The secret is they use a real tea leaves. I'm so excited how this shot is gonna look like. By the way, check out the busy rush hour in the back. People were standing on the line and there's almost no seats outside. So just take a look how busy that is. People are just starting their day with breakfast with hot samosas, and they're finishing up until like the evening. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner, hot samosas served all day. Minur Samsa, #1 samsas in Tashkent, Uzbekistan. They only have one kind. But that's okay. These are pretty hot, straight out the clay oven. Wow, so crispy. ASMR, you guys. Can you guys hear this? Take a look at their crunchiness. So strong on the outside, but best believe it's gonna be so juicy inside. What a crunch! These are the crunchiest samsas I've had since I came to Tashkent, Uzbekistan. They served me some vinegar in this water, and we have chili sauce. I just love vinegar. Everything that goes with vinegar is really good. I'm gonna dip it in there. Wow! It's so hot, it feels like I need like a few seconds to eat it so I don't burn myself. The circle has come to an end. My dream was to go to Tashkent, Uzbekistan, and to taste out these delicious samsas. Oh my god! Even if it's gonna burn my tongue, that's the risk I'm willing to take. Black tea, lemon, sugar. If you guys pay attention, the place is very simple looking, but it's packed on the outside, it's packed on the inside. You best believe it's gonna be the best samsas in Tashkent, Uzbekistan. Woo! Starting off this morning with fresh portion of steamed dumplings. They call them mandu right here. Super huge, not the regular dumplings that we used to eat. Let's get lost in their flavors. Okay, well, I'm about to eat with my hands. Central Asian people, Uzbek people eat manti with their hands, and this is what I'm about to do. It's about time for me to get into it. I've got the assortment of choices, 8 different of flavors, pickled veggies, kimchi. I've washed my hands, I've prepared myself, and I'm about to eat mandu. with my bare hands. Ooh, the first option is the potato one, and I can see the potatoes, onions, and I can recognize some black pepper in there. I'm pretty sure they've added some sheep's fat as well. I'm not sure if it's completely vegan option. Yeah, they added some khatik, which is basically simple classic kefir. I'm gonna dip it in kefir. And wow, that is so comforting. Potato is so soft. I like the way that it's like diced in those little pieces. That tastes amazing. Okay, so the next one, I'm not sure which one it is. It's gonna be like a candy, right? Wow, they're all so oily at the same time. It's yummy. I think this is shredded beef with a bunch of lamb fat. So oily. This is really good. Gotta hurry up and eat the rest before they get cold. I can see some greens. I think this one is spinach, mandu. Now that's what I like. I'm gonna add some of the sauce to it. I really love that you only need about few of those because they're so huge to make it full. Oh, that has a nice spice. Squash mandu. So sweet. As the chef said, they added some sugar in there. First of all, squash is sweet already, but then he adds more sugar to it. Wow, it definitely adds a lot of flavor to it. They respect themselves in everything that they do, whether it's in the kitchen, bakery, any other type of job. This deserves an award. What up, you guys? I'm in Bukhara, Uzbekistan. I'm at Sardoba restaurant and I'm gonna try some authentic Bukharian food. Let's go check it out. Started with khayish, so we have dough all together in some yogurt sauce and the dill on top. Let's get started. These are some delicious dishes. Interesting, these are like flat dumplings and the sauce is just wonderful. So soft, and the yogurt gives it a nice, so good. Never tried something like this before. Olot samsa time. I already know how to eat it, so I guess I drink the soup first. We have tomato, some meat inside with some onion mix. What's special about olot samsa? These are specifically historically made in Bukhara traditionally. Delicious. Baguri meat. I love that serving. Am I supposed to eat it like that? Okay. No, that's exactly how you're supposed to eat it. No, this crisp on the outside. Wow. What a strong temperature it was cooked under. So the crisp that burned gives an interesting texture. That is every meat recipe here is different. I've seen the way it was cooked, so that makes it even more special. Bukhara, you know how to cook your meat. And that's it on Bukharian food today. Thank you so much for joining in. Again, it was Street Food and its host, Jika. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. I'll see you next time.